Okay, so it is the High Priestess. Okay, that's interesting. To me, that tells me the reason why you're so laid back and kind of lazy right now is because for some reason you have some sort of insight going on. Okay, and that insight is has to do with kind of almost knowing the future before it happens. I feel like you guys are really having an idea where you feel like nothing is going to bother you because you know it's going to work out. So, and that's kind of what the high priestess would be saying to herself is like, I know what's going on. I can just sit back and, watch things happen. That's what I feel like. But also because this is a different deck for me, I'm going to just check out what the high priestess means from here. And it says, intuition, trusting yourself, and secrets and mystery. So I feel like like it's almost like you already know the mystery or you know the secrets and you're okay with what's going on right now. Not okay with it, but you're trusting yourself through this situation. So you're just sitting back and waiting for things to unfold. So that's what I'm getting right here. Okay, well, let's see what's going to happen on this lazy journey that you're on, waiting to see. Okay, so this next card is called the Bridge, and it's basically is this bridge going to this bridge you have to cross. Is it going to be shaky? Is it going to be a bridge that's stable, something that's going to help you along? Like what's going to cross your path? Okay, so let's check it out. Oh, okay then. Um, what we have is the Three of Swords, okay? And it's in the upright position. And to me, what that means is that it says there's heartbreak and loss and depression, and it even says surgery on it. um, Whew, I don't know if that's going to happen for you. I mean, it's out of my hands, it's in the cards. And I mean, I don't, that is the interpretation of this card. So while you're laid back and feeling okay right now, maybe you'll be okay about this, but it does seem like something is going to fall apart a little bit. Like something might break your heart, or you may feel that your heart got broken for some reason. Um, or it could be somebody you care about that ended up in a bad situation and it breaks your heart, and something like that. Uh, well, that's not something I want to. I just have to give you an air hug. That's what I do when I see something like that or a card like that. Because, uh, yeah, I definitely feel like whatever this is pretty unexpected. So I'm sorry, Leo. I hope that it works out better than we think. So as we go through the reading, let's see if we can get some clarification on this. This card right here is the root card. It's like the root of the problem. Like it's also your subconscious, things that you don't know are driving you, but it is a driving force in your life, and it influences your decisions and your actions. So let's see what that's about. Okay. Okay. So it is the King of Swords, and it's upright for you. So that is a very good card to have um, when it's talking about your subconscious. This means that you're able to discern things, you're able to see through problems, you're able to balance things, you're fair, you're just. So this is what drives you all the time. And that's really good. That's a very good card to have in your subconscious, in your subconscious repertoire. So that this is a very strong personality trait that you carry with you, which is excellent. That's good. So that's something that we can definitely focus on in terms of positive outcomes of this reading. Now, the next is your recent past and how that your past influences your situation that you're going through right now. Okay, so let's just check it out and see what it is. Okay, so the Page of Cups. So with this is telling me that in the past, maybe your personality has been on the fun, immature, playful side, or maybe it still is. But this has always been a part of you, is to and also you're playful in your emotions and your relationships, and you care about people. So this tells me that you always have something to give, and that comes from your past. And it has stayed with you. So not only are you smart and funny and intelligent, you're also kind-hearted, light-hearted, fun to be around, playful. So that's a lot going on. And that's a good personality to have in the past and in your subconscious going on. So that tells us more about you. Now, this next card is an outcome card, and it's probably going to tell us about this card more, so, because we're crossing over the bridge right now in the Celtic Cross, and this is like an outcome card. So hopefully we get some good news from this card. Okay, Leo, let's check it out. Oh, um, okay, well, the thing is this upside down, but it is the death card. Um, so as we know, I mean, this could be literal, but it's upside down. So it could just mean like there's a transformation, or someone came out of you came out of a situation that was, that came to a sudden halt, or something that progressed all the way to just like its last what do you call it, coal of fire was just simmering and burning, and then a transformation happened. It's sort of like, I think of it as like a phoenix rising from the ashes. So either this relationship was close to an end, or this person who was sick came really close to passing away, but then they suddenly came out of it. Like, this is very uh, this is a tough one for me. Uh, hmm. So let me just also look to make sure, like, what else could be going on here with this death card being upside down in this particular uh, in this particular deck. Okay, I'm feeling like a lot of heavy energy. Okay, so it says here recovery. Yep, leaving an abusive situation, and then it also says fun times. So like I said, like, it's something where there was a lot of pain, and then you come out of it, and or the person we're talking about comes out of it. So maybe there is a breakup in this situation, and you come out of it feeling better. Or if someone's sick and they get to the point where they don't, where you're not sure if they're going to make it, they come out of it. So I don't know. I sometimes when I see those kind of cards, I just leave it up to the cards. All right, so the next card that we have is the future, and this is going to be what comes your way in the future that's either going to influence your situation or change your situation. So let's check that out and see what it is. Okay, so it's the Four of Pentacles, and it's upright. All right, so with that, we are talking about long-term security. So that's on your side in the future. You're going to have some long-term security, so that's going to help you out. So even if you do go through a breakup, or something happens to you financially, you'll know that in the future you're going to have long-term stability. So that's good. It's good that you know you can at least count on that, okay, for yourself. All right, that's good. Okay, so next we have yourself. And it's just going to be talking about strengths and weaknesses, and how you can turn your weaknesses into strengths, and it has to do with you. So let's see about this card about you. Let's find out about you. Okay. All right. So you have the Lover's card. Okay. So this is both your strength and your weakness, to me, is what this is saying. And that you have this incredible ability to fall in love again, or be in love with somebody, maybe someone who's more suited for you. So if you do go through a breakup, it's telling me that you have a good ability to go into a new relationship and put your best foot forward, because you do have a lot to offer. You have this playfulness, you have this charming capability, and you also have your wit and intelligence, and you would be able to manifest this new love, because this is your strength. It's also your weakness, but I see it more of as a strength of you being able to, have fall in love. Okay, so you're a good catch, basically. Okay, so that works out. Okay, and I'm just gonna check to see, make sure. Okay, because it was upright, and the lovers, just to make sure I get the full reading on here. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh yeah. Okay, so I want to do the upright version of it just to make sure. We're getting that card. Where is it? It's so hard. I've decided not to wear my glasses apparently, so that makes it even harder for me, and I'm so sorry. Okay, partnership, deep love, choice of strength, the strength of two people together. So you work really well in relationships, so I think I covered all of that. I'm so sorry for that small delay there. Okay, so, and it is also midnight here where I'm at on Miami Beach, and it took me a long time to get ready tonight for my videos. It seemed like everything was kind of jumping out at me, that things were disorganized, and oh boy, being at the house for so long, it's crazy. All right, so now we're talking about your environment. And it's how your environment influences you, how you feel about your environment, how you feel like other people around you feel about you. So it all works together. So let's just see what your perception of your environment is, or how your environment can help you. Let's see what this is going to tell us. Okay, so it's the Fool card. Okay, that's an interesting card to get for the environment. For the people around you. I don't know if you think everyone around you is a fool, but that would be funny if you, not funny, but it would be funny just to say it, okay? But no, I feel like mostly this card has to do with there's new opportunities around you all the time. There's plenty of places where you can put your efforts, plenty of people around you who will lead you to a leap of faith. I mean, there's always somebody out there who's trying to reach out to you. I feel like it's because you're a glowy person and you radiate a lot of energy. And so the people around you are always offering you these new opportunities to some extent, like, or they're wanting to fool around, or just be playful with you. But it's always some kind of leap of faith. You could be, your friends challenge you to do funny things. I don't know, something about the Fool card in this position. And you also have this little dog who's like playful with you. So maybe you do have a little dog in your environment that's just a fool for you. All right, so that's cool. All right, so next we have your hopes and your fears. So you're hoping that you have this thing, but your fears may be holding you back from getting this thing. So let's just find out what that is. Okay. So, it's the Devil card upside down. Okay. And so this is going back to this as well, okay? Where I was saying that this is your strength, but it's also your weakness. So this card in its upright position would be telling me that you can get into negative bonds with people and it's not productive for you. And when it's in reverse like this, this is your fear that this is going to happen, that you're going to be in a bad relationship. Or this is kind of it's hitting me in a different way though. Not like you're afraid of making a bad bond, but just afraid of jumping into things too fast, because maybe that's your MO, and then maybe that bond doesn't work out for you. So that could be a fear that you have. And also you can fear being attached to someone who doesn't treat you well. But then your hope is that you do find someone that is not going to bring you down, who's not going to be a negative influence on you, it's not going to be a destructive relationship, that you finally find the one. And And it's okay, if you kiss a lot of birds. That's part of life, and you can't let that get you down. Like, if you need to jump in and jump out of a relationship, it's one of those things. It's you. I think you have a really good ability to bounce back no matter what happens, because this is always, this is in your subconscious, is always be able to, like, keep that sword going and cut through things. So you have this ability to bounce back for sure. So I wouldn't worry about this. I wouldn't be fearful of this. Okay? Love hurts sometimes, but it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. All right. So now this next card is going to be the outcome of, or the solution to this whole entire Celtic Cross reading. And this is going to be for the month of May. And before I go through that, though, I just want to check to see what else is going to come up in May for you that might have an influence on this card. And let's see, we have Venus that turns retrograde in Gemini. There's a lot of Gemini stuff going on here. We have Mercury entering Gemini on May 11th, Venus going retrograde in Gemini. Oops, I'm sorry. My dog, he is trying to get out, and he's hitting the spring on the door, and it scares me when he does that. But yeah, he's supposed to be sleeping right now, and I'll go get him after this video is over. But okay, here we go. So then we have the new moon in Gemini, and that's on the 22nd, and the sun goes into Gemini. So you're going to have like a lot of Gemini energy involved with this. I feel like there's going to be a lot of back and forth, especially with this relationship. But I think you're going to finally be able to communicate really well. If this is a relationship or if this is a person who's sick, I feel like you're going to have the ability to communicate, and that's what's going to bring out that good outcome. Even though this looks like death, it's the death card, but it's in the reverse position, so it is a good outcome. So you're going to have that Gemini ability to communicate and to take action and to get things done. And I think that this card's going to have a lot to do with that Gemini energy. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, and it's upside down. So this is telling me also that you're not going to rush into anything in this month of May. And that may be because you need to really take your time in this situation. And you're not going to let your emotions get the best of you in this time of May. Whether a breakup actually happens, or you get to the verge of a breakup and you use that Mercury Gemini energy to fix the problem by communicating, or whether someone's sick and you fix the problem by communicating. But whatever it is, you're not going to rush. You're going to take your time. Maybe that's the reason why I was channeling this laid back energy. That's so weird. Like, maybe something is about to happen. Maybe you're the person who's breaking up with someone, and you're just kind of like sitting back because you know what's going to happen. And you're just kind of waiting to pull the trigger. I mean, there's a lot that could be said for this reading. Or maybe you've already found somebody else that you really care about, and it's just a matter of time before you tell this other person. But you're not rushing for some reason, and you're not letting your emotions get the best of you. So, and you also have this long-term goal that's going on, this plan. What are you up to, Leo?